Hi everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new and returning, my name is Angie and I'm a Twin Flame channel. So for today's message, we're going to be finding out if you will ever see them again. Will you see your person, your crush, whoever you have in mind? Will you see this person again? So we have three piles for you to choose from. We have pile number 1, which is the Tiger's Eye. We also have here pile number 2, which is Garnet. And pile number 3 is the red Jasper. So do your thing, guys. Pick your pile, and I'll see you wonderful folks in your reading. Hello, my wonderful pile number 1. So this is if you chose the Tiger's Eye crystal. This is going to be your reading. So we'll just set this aside here, as this will be the overall energy of today's read. And we'll pull some tarot cards. So we're going to be asking Spirit if you will ever see your person, your crush, whoever it is that you have on your mind. Will you see this person again? So I'm going to be pulling some cards and then taking it from there. So let's start by getting this person's overall energy at this time in regards to how they're feeling. So we have here the light attribute of the priest. So this person right now is very much channeling energy from Spirit, from Source, from the Creator, from the Most High at this point in time. They might also, this might also signify some sort of divine timing in regards to your connection. So it's some sort of situation where I feel like there will be an opportunity for you to see this person again, but it feels like it will be some sort of divine timing that will play out in regards to when you will interact with this person again. So it's feeling very much like them waiting for Spirit, for Source, for the Creator, for the Most High to give them some sort of right timing to come back into your life is what I feel here. I'm also seeing here as well that it's like they're being protected at this time, or they could be protecting you from something at this time as well, which is probably why this person has been staying away from the connection as well as you. So it could be that they're going through some sort of ending or a separation from some other connection, which is why they have not been coming around, is what I feel also in this card. So let's pull the rest of the cards and see what else comes out for your reading. I'm also hearing that you've been living rent-free in this person's mind, in this person's head, in this person's psyche, also very much at this time. I feel that the spiritual aspects of this connection has recently taken over this person. So it's like they may have just realized that there's some sort of twin flame, higher level soulmate connection that you guys share as well, is what I'm feeling very strongly from the cards. I'm also feeling my body get very hot all of a sudden. So it's very much giving an energy where it's like all of a sudden I feel like this person has now developed some sort of spark or an inspiration towards this connection. It's like your energy might be calling this person back in your direction is what I'm also feeling from this. We also have wisdom. We have never-ending story as well. And we have prioritize self. So what I do see here is that there's definitely going to be an opportunity for you and this person to have some sort of conversation or interaction again in the future. I feel that there is some sort of change that's currently happening in this person's life. They could literally, as I talked about at the very beginning before I even pulled any cards, they're overcoming some sort of breakup with someone else. It could even be like a third-party relationship that is coming to an end. I feel for some of them, they could be giving up some sort of addiction that they had very strongly with them for quite a while. This could be like a sex addiction. This could be a gambling addiction. This could even be like an eating disorder. Something along those lines, I feel like this person is now giving up at this time. So because of this, I feel like they may be feeling very distant, very cold from this connection. But ideally, it's because they're going through some sort of transformation. And I'm also hearing a rapid ascension is also happening for this person at this time. And I'm noticing here as well in the cards that this is like, as I talked about, a divine timing situation that is currently playing out in regards to your connection, because this person is also like sitting on some sort of time clock. I'll bring it up to you guys. They're like sitting on some sort of time clock, and they have to decide yes, no, maybe so in regards to love. So I feel that this person, whoever they might be tied to, is mirroring a lot of the shadow attributes of themselves to them. Or maybe this person is the divine masculine in the connection, where it's like they're mirroring a lot of the shadowy attributes of this connection. So they might be coming across as very cold, very disconnected, very not interested in the connection. But I feel that this person struggles to really convey how they truly feel. Is something that this person is also working on as well. So while they work on becoming a better person, I feel like this is what is creating the space in your dynamic at this time. But they are receiving communication. They are receiving spiritual guidance and facilitation from spirit, which is helping this person sort through a lot of their issues and compartmentalize trauma and fears is what I'm feeling also as well. During this time as well that you guys are not in communication, this person has been prioritizing themselves, and they are recognizing that they deserve more. So it feels like in their dynamic, or whatever it is that they have found themselves in, they might be overworking as well and spending a lot of time kind of like thinking about how they have been kind of neglecting this connection, neglecting themselves. But I feel like this could even represent you guys' energy, where you guys may have now taken a lot of time for yourself and you've been prioritizing yourself, which is now helping this person with making decisions as well to prioritize their self-esteem, their wellness, them as a individual overall. I'm also seeing the hearts that are illuminating around this person's head. So during this time, I feel like your energy that you've been sending to this person, or your light, or whatever it is that you've been sending to this person in terms of their direction, is what's helping this person heal their heart. It also feels like this person is getting some sort of heart chakra activation or heart chakra awakening is what I'm feeling very strongly as well. It's feeling like a revitalization is also happening for this person, because I feel that now they're recognizing that they want more in their life, and they want more in this connection as well too. With the Knight of Pentacles reversed, I do see here that this person may be spending some time overthinking a lot about decisions, choices that would have been made in the past. Is what I feel this person is also heavily contemplating as well. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could be dealing with a water sign with the cups here. So that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But very much it's like this person is tapping into uncharted territory in regards to their feelings and emotions as well. And very much the eye here is signifying a spiritual awakening and ascension as well for this person. So it's not that they don't want to talk to you, or it's not that they don't want to communicate. It's that this person, I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, this is like a love interest for sure, like a crush, someone that you really want to notice you or spend time with you. I do feel that this person is being called to reach out, but again, the moon again. So it's like they're waiting on some sort of divine timing to approach you. So we have it here in the hourglass. We had it here as well with the cups and the moon in the background that signals divine timing. We also had that as well, I believe, with this card initially, what I picked up on in terms of this person having to honor some sort of spiritual commitment that they have, or they know they need to honor this connection, which is a spiritual commitment that they have with you, but they need time to kind of channel the energies better. I feel this person is going through some sort of awakening as well. It's like a finally realizing who you are and what you represent to the connection. It's like something was downloaded in them that allowed this person's truth to be illuminated about what this connection is and what it has to offer. This is the energy of the Hierophant. So it feels like for a lot of you guys watching this, there was some sort of powerful spiritual lesson this person had received, which caused them to now look at this connection in a different regard. And I also feel like their guides orchestrated this to happen to them as well too, because I'm noticing the dog here, which signals loyalty, which also to me signals some sort of, it could even be like an ancestor, a spirit guide, could even have been someone in their life that would have given them, for some of them, I feel like they may have had a psychic reading done, or they had, let's say, access to the Akasha, I'm noticing as well with the book here. Something along those lines happened with this person that illuminated the truth to them in a profound way that they're now digesting or they're now healing from. I also am noticing here freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. It's like this person is releasing what no longer serves them at this time. So because of that, they may come across as very distant, but don't take it personally. They are working on healing a lot of their issues from the past. I feel this person we're tapping into as well doesn't want to come back unless they have something tangible to offer you or something different other than the trajectory that you guys have been in all this time. It's like they want something new for this situation between you and them. Now that they kind of recognize or know the truth about this connection, they don't want to come back in empty-handed without being able to provide in a different way for you, and the connection is what I feel here as well. It's like they need to make sure that they dot their T's, they cross their I's, they sort themselves out before they come back in your direction is what I feel very strongly as well from this reading. But this person is developing their gifts spiritually. They are becoming activated. They're hearing the call. They're hearing the messages that you've been sending them, especially if you know this is your twin. They're feeling the telepathic messages that you've been sending in their direction as well. And they want you to know that they are receiving them, but they just need time to integrate it all in their psyche, is what I feel here as well. So don't feel discouraged if you don't hear from this person. Just know that they are going through a profound transformation at this time. So I'm going to take this now over to the extended, where we're going to be getting some timing messages when you will see them or hear from them. We're also going to be getting a channeled message from their higher self to you as well at this time. And we're also going to see their next actions towards you as well. So if these messages resonate, you guys can hop over to the extended, as well as you guys can like and follow and comment down below so that other people can also be able to experience this reading or get confirmation about their situation as well. So I thank you guys very much for listening. And as always, love and light to you guys. I'll see you in the extended. Take care. Hey, my wonderful pile number 2s. This is if you chose the Garnet crystal. This is going to be your read. So before we tap in, if you guys are new and returning, I welcome you. My name is Angie and I am a twin flame channel. So let us tap in. Will you ever see your person again? So we're going to be starting by getting a significator for their overall energy, as well as we're going to be tapping in regards to what was the basis of why, let's say, you guys stopped communicating, and then we're going to get other messages as well. This reading will also have an extended. I was guided to create an extended for this reading, where we're going to be tapping in to get other timing messages of when you will actually officially see them, as well as a channeled message from their higher self and their actions towards you as well. So let us tap in and see this person's overall energy. So I just saw a visionary. So it's like you might actually have some sort of prophetic vision or dream, or there's something about your intuition being heightened, perhaps before you see this person. So I feel for you guys, you might end up seeing this person again, but let's see what I pull. Let's get this person's overall energy at this time towards the viewer. Okay, so this is too many. I just want one spirit. All right, so we have here the shadow attribute of night. So allegiance to destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. So I feel that for the person that we're tapping into, they're in denial about some sort of love that they feel for you guys is what is creating them from being able to see you at this time. So it could be some sort of idea or an ideology that they had about love, relationship, and connections that is preventing this person from seeing the truth about this connection and the divinity within themselves as well. So for a lot of you guys watching this is definitely a romantic interest that we're going to be tapping into for the rest of this reading. But it feels like there's a call here where maybe they're living in some sort of fantasy world where they had perceived that somebody else was a counterpart, is what I'm hearing as well. But I'm hearing that person is actually a counterfeit. So let's pull some tarot. Actually, I'm guided to pull some tarot about this Knight card. We have the Nine of Swords. So I'm hearing they know the truth now. So what it feels like is that this person, I feel, was resisting this connection for quite a while, or has been resisting for quite some time. But what I feel recently happened is that this person went through a tower moment which triggered some sort of realization of the truth. So maybe there was something that was delivered to them in the dream space, because I'm noticing as well in the card, we have an owl, we have the night sky, we have like, you know, the background. So it could have been at nighttime, they would have received some sort of confirmation from spirit. It could have been while they were reading some sort of scripture or something they saw that had some sort of recall or a thought of you, is what I'm feeling here. I'm also feeling that this situation was intuitively guided. This was just how their book of life was written, or how this connection was written. I'm also hearing their spiritual gifts are coming online. So maybe this person is used to looking at things through mostly a logical perspective, but recently they saw the truth of things, or they saw something. I'm hearing for some of you guys, they may have had a glimpse of your twin flame ring. And this is what triggered them in regards to seeing things in a different regard. So it's like, I feel like this person was shook awake, is what I'm hearing. It's like the truth of it just really had this person like shaken awake. That's what I keep hearing over and over again. Like I keep seeing someone shaking themselves, and it's like this person was unconsolable. Like it creeped them out to the point where they just panicked, because they did not expect that you were actually the counterpart. You could have even actually traveled to this person too, is what I'm hearing for some of you guys as well. But the truth of it really scared this person big time. They're having a series of wake-up calls now. So it's like, I feel like this person is realizing that they thought that they just liked you, or maybe it was just a fling between you guys, but no, I feel like now they're realizing the depth of their feelings that they truly have for you in terms of their heart space. So maybe they kept denying their truth about this connection, saying that it was just a crush, or you were just a crush, or this was just a fling, or you guys were just in some sort of entanglement, but some sort of realization has now hit them. So I feel like this person we're tapping into could literally be married to somebody else, or perhaps they're now realizing that you are actually their counterpart. Because I'm noticing here union as well as married. So they could have, let's say, had some sort of flash to see the future in regards to you guys being married or together. I think there is some sort of recall about eternal promise or an eternal connection that you guys share. Like, I think this person is realizing that this is actually a soul connection and not a fling. So they're in runner energy big time is what we're tapping into. Especially if you know that you're a twin flame or a higher level soulmate. I feel this person was trying to cheat their destiny, which was trying to cheat this connection with you. It's like, but they got some sort of wake-up call or epiphany about what they were trying to run from. And now I feel like this person is shook because they can no longer hide or run from their truth. Yes, we have the third eye. So exactly what I talked about. Their intuition has been leading them to the truth of what this actually is versus what they told themselves it was. You know, when people tell themselves that, no, I'm not good enough, or no, this can't be my person. I thought my person would be like this, or I thought the connection would be like that. I feel like this person is now realizing that their ideas or their ideologies about love connections was not actually the truth. Because the Knight of Cups, when it's reversed, speaks to fantasy, illusions, right? False promises, false beliefs. So I feel about love and relationship and connection. So maybe they entered into some sort of other agreement thinking that that person was truly the one. But what they realize now is this is actually far from the case. For some of them, I'm hearing they could have, let's say, chose a job over you. But I'm feeling very strongly for this reading. It's like they chose another connection over you. And so because of that, now that they're going through this awakening, they're seeing everything clearly, and it's really rocking their world. It's shaking them. They have a lot of anxiety and a lot of sleepless nights at this time. So I feel for a lot of you guys, I feel like you will probably see this person again, but it's like they got to overcome their fears. And for some of you guys, it might just be like a serendipity type of encounter where out of the blue, miraculously, this person contacts you after some time has passed. Or it could be like them encountering or experiencing serendipity events or serendipity events that are now allowing this person to see beyond the veil of illusion. Because I feel for a long time, this person, I'm hearing, I'm a Barbie girl. So it's like this person maybe had been living in some sort of fantasy world or belief about themselves that wasn't actually aligned with their truth. They could have even built a life with someone else only to realize that no, you were actually their counterpart. And I feel like what happened too was kind of like as soon as this person, let's say you would have pulled back your energy or this person left, it was like there was some sort of uproar that happened in their life that then confirmed what they had not believed to be true as well. So this person is now realizing that this connection is actually quite sacred, and they played themselves. I'm hearing they played the ass. So they played themselves big time. They played themselves. They tried to cheat destiny. They tried to cheat this connection. But in the end, it really costed them themselves. So now they have to do some sort of course correction, is what I feel here, in regards to building some sort of new life. So for a lot of them, I feel like this is some sort of material world that they would have chosen over this connection. And so it's like, it's giving an indication as well that this person might be going through some sort of financial hardships because they were off their divine plan, if that makes sense. So now they're going through a course correction, which was triggered by spirit and is now intuitively guiding them back in your direction. So I do see here that there is an opportunity where you guys will have a conversation again, but it's all really open in regards to how this will actually manifest. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, if your abundance or certain things in your business or certain changes happen, then this will indicate that this person may come back in. But Spirit is saying to have faith that things are going to be working out for the highest good of everyone involved, including you guys too. I feel like if you guys are going through like a rough patch as well or financial hardships, just know that Spirit is coming forward to also heal this as well. So the more that you work on your manifestations and abundance, I feel like Source is going to support this, which means that this person and this connection is not in fact over. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for some sort of conversation again. It's like a rekindling of spirit or rekindling of the connection is a vibe I'm feeling very much from this reading. It's like the more that you embrace your truth and the more that you embrace this person to be your counterpart, there's an energy here of needing to also accept this person as your counterpart is what I feel as well. And the more that you accept this person to be your counterpart or this story to be your truth is the more that this will allow the energy to flow and this person will come back in for some sort of conversation or a rekindling. But I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, it's a conversation. They're telling me a cover. So it's like they may be presenting as very cold and very closed off to the connection at this time. But just know that it's not over between you guys. I feel like I'm hearing that the party is just getting started. But for a lot of you guys, this connection is definitely going to result in some sort of marriage between you guys. But it's like right now, the journey that you guys are on is meant to happen so that you guys can come into union with self to then manifest the way that the connection is supposed to play out for you guys. You are the one I feel watching this that is guiding the journey or guiding this leg of the chapter between you guys is what I feel very much from this reading. All right, my loves, so I'm going to take this over to the extended now. So we're going to be getting timing messages of when you will see them again, as well as a channeled message from their higher self and their next actions towards you as well. If you're not able to join, it's all good. I thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and supporting me. You guys can comment down below, like, as well as if you'd like to book a personal, you guys can check out my website as well. So I thank you guys so much for listening. And as always, love and light. Take care. My wonderful pile number 3. So this is if you chose the red Jasper. This is going to be your reading. So before we tap in, I welcome you guys. My name is Angie and I am a twin flame channel. So for today's message, we're going to be finding out, will you ever see them again? Is this the end of the road? Is it actually over between you guys? And what may happen the next time you see them? So we'll also, in the extended part of the reading, be able to get actual timing messages of when you will actually see them, a channeled message from their higher self, as well as their next actions towards you as well, will be in the extended of this read. So let us start by getting a significator for this person's overall energy at this time. All right, so we have the light attribute of... Let me pull a tarot card. Just want one, spirits. Let's get one, please. We have the 5 of Swords. And I'll read it upright because it's the light attribute. So it feels like this person is downloading some sort of illumination. So maybe you guys had some sort of fight or disagreement that may have happened between you and this person that we're tapping into. So this could have been some sort of internal conflict you would have had. There could have been some sort of competition where maybe you found out this person had been seeing third parties, or something of that nature may have happened. But there was some sort of truth, because I'm noticing he's holding the sword up in his hand in this picture. And the background is like a truth, like an illumination that's happening in the background. So it's like behind the scenes, I feel like you might have been betrayed recently by this person, or felt like this person really hurt you in some sort of way, is what I'm feeling here. There could have been some sort of issue, because I'm noticing at the very beginning, like the 8 of Wands fell out initially, but it was in reverse. So this could be something about, like, let's say the communication has recently ceased, or it has slowed down, or things are not quite the same that it used to be before. It's like an energy of some sort of change being in the wind in regards to your connection. And that's why you're wondering if the connection is actually over, or what's actually going to happen between you and this person overall in terms of your dynamic. Will the status quo remain, is what I'm hearing. So let us pull some cards, and then we'll see in terms of, is the connection actually over? What will happen? Kind of a little bit more details about this situation. We have coffin. So I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, this is a no. Like the connection seems to be coming to some sort of conclusion. We have community in reversed. I also heard by the book too. So it's like something serious happened recently. Let's just make sure all of this is in a shot. Okay. We have intuition as well. And it came out sideways, so I'm going to keep it like sideways and read it sideways. And let's pull some tarot. Okay, so I guess these are the cards. We have the King of Pentacles. We also have here the Queen of Swords. And we have the Knight of Cups reverse. So what I feel from this, it's a situation where you would have recently had some sort of argument, or I'm hearing a betrayal might have recently happened between you and this person as well. So you're watching this reading to really know if the connection is truly over, or is it like going to somehow repair itself and things kind of change. Because I feel for the people we're tapping into here, it's either some sort of long-standing commitment or a connection that you've been a part of. It could even be a community or a group of people that you've been associating with for quite a while. And there was some sort of argument that happened with these people, and you want to know if the connection will ever come back to the way that it was prior. So I'm hearing very strongly for Spirit, no. It's like you're finally being liberated to be able to take some sort of leap of faith or change the direction, the trajectory that things have been heading in. The Queen of Swords is someone who speaks their truth. You could be a Libra as well. So the Queen of Swords, I feel like, is someone who is very clear in terms of their mind, their perception, and how they see their reality as well. The Queen of Swords is basically someone who is no nonsense and is able to advocate for their needs or stand up for themselves or fight for their rights. So what I do feel here, it's like you might end up having some sort of conversation with somebody in your household that might be a provider, someone that might look up to. I'm hearing head of household. So it could be a parent, perhaps a father energy. It could even be a connection that you're a part of. So maybe we're tapping into like a couple or marriage or something like that as well. So what I see here is that there is recently been some sort of change in regards to the romance, the spark, the way, the direction the connection has been heading into. I'm hearing that you might have recently been arguing about bills or finances in the home. Things of that nature might have recently started happening too as well. And so you're kind of wondering, you know, is things going to repair, or are things going to work out? And it feels like there is some sort of ending that is on the horizon here, but it's something that is divinely guided is what I feel here. So for a while, I feel like you might have noticed these changes. It might have started off as very insignificant, and then it escalated as time went on. So for example, maybe this person was always coming home every night, then they stopped coming home. Or it was a situation where, let's say for example, this person would have committed more in the connection, like given more resources or finances in the connection, and then they stop investing as much as they once invested prior. But it feels like for a while you might have been in denial about the truth of what this actually was versus what it wasn't. So for a lot of you guys, maybe this person told you that they had gotten a handle on some sort of situation or a connection, right? Maybe this person told you that they weren't going to cheat anymore, or they weren't going to do something anymore. But it feels like this person isn't able to regulate themselves, or they're being caused, they're wanting to go into some sort of new direction. And I feel that for you, you also feel that this new direction is something that's going to help you as well with being able to set your sights on something else. And for some of you guys, I feel like it might even come as the death of what was once the status quo in regards to your connection. So for some of you guys, this is a breakup. For some of you guys, this is like the death of the ego. For some of you guys, and for some of you guys, I feel like it may resonate as the death of some sort of era or chapter of your connection. Like something that once was able to be the norm in your connection is now changing and is no longer going to be the norm or the same position. Let's see this King of Pentacles. Like I feel like the King of Pentacles is looking at this Queen of Cups. So maybe there's a Queen of Cups involved. I don't know, but this Queen of Cups, so Queen of Cups. So definitely there could be a situation here we're tapping into where there's a third party or someone who resonates as Cancer energy that might be a part of your dynamic, is what I'm feeling here. But with this Queen of Swords, I feel like this King of Pentacles is looking at the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is looking at something else. So maybe it's like you're being called to set your sights on another direction or something else. Let's see this King of Pentacles, please. All right, so they're giving me a story. Yeah, so the King of Pentacles, I feel like, is someone in your connection that might have been a provider, or someone that would have been providing some sort of financial security or stability in some sort of home dynamic. And I feel like they are going through some sort of, or they're going to be going through some sort of ending of a situation, because the Six of Cups talks about familiars, right? And when it's reversed, it talks to moving forward, leaving something behind, building your own independence. So I feel like this ending of this connection is something that's going to help you with building your own independence and being able to stand on your own 2 feet in this situation. We also have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Like I'm hearing done juggling. So maybe for a while this person has been kind of carrying the responsibility of the connection, or maybe you have been in this King of Pentacles energy where you have been carrying the connection on your back. What I do see here is like it finally ends and there's some sort of change, because the Hangman is here, right? The Hangman talks about getting enlightened, changing your perspective, seeing things in a different regard. So I feel for a while you guys might have been pulling your energy back or thinking about creating some sort of change. But it's like this King of Pentacles, I feel like, is no longer going to be the one investing the same way they had been prior. It feels like the King of Pentacles might even be going through some sort of spiritual awakening or an activation is what I feel here. Let's see this Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So there's some sort of financial loss I feel like you might be going through or are going to be going through due to this circumstance. It's like maybe you thought that this person and you were building something stable in the material world, and then it's like something came to a conclusion. I feel like this person might even be a little bit, if you know that you are the, let's say, the Queen of Swords, or you're dealing with someone that's a King of Pentacles, maybe you felt very insecure about how this person had been treating you recently, but I feel like it's something that was divinely guided. We have the Four of Swords reversed, so no longer contemplating, no longer confused, seeing things in a different regard. So I feel like after a period of possibly thinking hard about the situation, I feel like it's a situation where this breakup is something that is like, you guys are finally deciding that you're no longer going to be settling for something that you feel like you're less than deserved. I feel like for a lot of you guys though, like maybe you've been feeling really burned out and stressed out about this situation, because maybe you know that like it's hard, because on one hand I feel like you may feel intense love towards this person, but at the same time I feel like they're not showing up the way that you want them to show up or how you want the dynamic to go. So it's like wanting to have some sort of new beginning. But like there's an ending here again with the Ten of Swords. So it's like, I feel like this is the end of the road in terms of this connection between you and them. Like I feel like it's something where you guys will probably end up having a conversation, but I feel intuitively this is kind of like the end of this chapter between you guys. It's either the end of the status quo and the connection, or the end of the actual connection is what I feel here. So I'm going to take this over to the extended now, where we're going to be getting timing messages in terms of when this ending might actually happen, or find out a little bit more about their channeled message from their higher self to you in regards to this dynamic. And then we're going to get their next action towards you. So how will that situation possibly play out, or what will happen in regards to this ending? So thank you so much for listening. And as always, love and light to you guys. Take care.